Drive-Thru. I'm your host, Tony T. We broadcast live here on Pink Dogs and Sports Chat Place YouTube channel throughout social media. We're going to get you out here before the top of the hour, give you guys enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games, and that's what we do here on the Drive-Thru. Here Monday through Friday, we give you those live free picks for the games beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Time or later. We're going to get right to the picks, but let's meet the Cappers. We'll say hello to Wayne. Wayne, what's going on?
What's happening, Tony T? Everything's going solid with me today. Small card today, but we're here to break it down and put you guys on some winner none the least.
That's right. Get some winners out there for you guys. Let's say hello to Matt. Matt, what's going on?
Hey, Tony T. How we doing, buddy? Looking forward to some more degenerate weekday Conference USA football and a big NLCS game tonight. Looking forward to that one for sure.
Yeah, we should have a big, absolutely. That's right. Baseball action here today. Doubleheader tomorrow. We're looking forward to that as well. Let's say hello to Joey. Joey, what's up?
What's up, Tony? How you doing today?
Doing great. Looking forward to the card today. And Ron, what's happening?
No, not too much, Tony. Definitely looking forward to this small slate. There's definitely some money to be made at this small slate of games. So let's get to it. Let's find some winners.
Let's find some winners. Get some winners in your pocket here on the show. As we said, we get right to the picks here. We're not here to fill your time. We're here to fill your pockets. So let's get it going here. So let's get ahead and let's get the game set to roll here. As we will take a look here at college football to start. Today we've got Sam Houston in Western Kentucky. Looks like Mr. Sam is favored by 1.5, total 55. And we'll also cover here the second game here. FIU and UTEP. FIU laying 7, total 47. Let's get this one started here with Wayne.
Yeah, this Western Kentucky versus Sam Houston. It's a tougher game. Both of these teams winning programs this season. Both of these teams have been covering. Western Kentucky, tougher schedule. I also like their quarterback, Camp better. Limits the turnovers a little bit more than Hunter Watson on the other side. 11 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in 4 games, but 5 of those interceptions come in his last 3, so he'll have to limit those. Defensively, I think Western Kentucky has seen the better offenses, and their defense is not horrible. Good offensive line to protect Van Kelp in that one. Without all being said, I like the dog in this spot in Western Kentucky and Sam Houston.
The dog there from our man Wayne. Next up, we move on over to. Next up, we will have Joey.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the FIU and UTEP game. I like this one to go under 47 points. UTEP offense, they're averaging just 16 points per game and only 323 total yards of offense. FIU defense is forcing just under three turnovers per game on the road this season. So I really like there to be a little bit of a turnover battle here. Not only that, UTEP is 5-3 to the under at home since 2022. And FIU is 2-1 to the under on the road this season and 2-0 to the under against conference opponents. So with that, give me the under 47.
Under 47 there with Joey. Next up, we move on over to Matt.
Yeah, I have a premium play on Western Kentucky Sam Houston, so go check that out at their premium site. As for FIU and UTEP, I have a slight lean to UTEP here. Give FIU credit for coming back from a bad loss against Monmouth. They beat Louisiana Tech and they played Liberty tough in their last game. They've been underdogs in all 5 of their previous FBS games, and now they're favored for the first time, and it's by a touchdown, which I think is a little bit aggressive in this spot. Part of the reason, obviously, UTEP's winless on the season, 0-6, including 0-3 in the conference, but they played Liberty, Western Kentucky, and Sam Houston, which are combined 7-0 in the conference and 14-3 overall. So they've had a tougher schedule for sure. They've been underdogs in all 5 of their FBS games, and this is the lowest line they've seen so far. I think because it's probably their most winnable game. I think they keep this one close. They've got the tougher schedule of the 2 teams, and I think they're in a good spot. And I'll take the touchdown here with the Miners.
There we go from Matt. We move on over to Ron.
And looking at this first one, Western Kentucky taking on Sam Houston here. You know what, I think both offenses are what's going to shine in this one. I think we got a shootout. It's been a 55.5 most of the day. I haven't seen it move up or down, so books are happy where it is. I like the over. Both offenses, I think, are well into the 20s. I think first team into the 30s wins that game, 31-28 type game. I think it's just up and over the total in that one. And I like the under, as Joey said, I don't see a whole lot of scoring between Florida International and UTEP. Lower scoring battle in that one. First to like 20 type game wins that one. It was open to 49 this morning. I seen it's down to 47. So definitely the totals on the drop. So give me the under FIU UTEP.
Yeah, from Ron, I'll tell you what I think about these games here tonight. We're looking here at Western Kentucky here at plus the points. Those numbers have been very good against the conference. The WKU 6-3 of the spread as a road dog. Here looking at Western Kentucky, they have played the more difficult schedule. That road game in Alabama, and they have a close one there against Boston College. Sam Houston State here needed that come from behind win to beat Texas State. They got behind in that one. But again, I'll take schedule strength here with Western Kentucky. FIU UTEP, I can only look at the plus the points here. FIU numbers have been really poor defensively on the road. They do have that 18-point loss at FAU. Look there at UTEP in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the drive-through as we get ready here for the next game here on next sports we'll look at will be Major League Baseball. So let's get our graphic ready. It's the one tonight between the Dodgers and, of course, the New York Mets are going at it tonight. Looks like Buehler will be on the mound here. Looks like Severino will be going here for this New York Mets team. This one was very close in the lines, and we had it up here. So let me go ahead and get the graphic ready for you guys. So we put it up here on the screen. Your game at 2 tonight from New York. We will have, let's see what we get the line here up in a second here. It looks like the Dodgers will be a close favorite in this one. Now, as we look at the Dodgers here at about minus 111, the total sits here at 7.5 runs. So we'll go ahead and get this one here started up with Wayne.
Yeah, both of these pitchers on the season haven't been backable for me. Walker Buehler and Severino, but numbers are a lot lower because of these teams being in the playoffs. Prestige, minus 115 for the Dodgers, minus 105 for the Mets. Makes both of them backable. Both of these pitchers are terrible. I just have to say that a couple times. But to me, Severino is the worst of the two. With Dodgers batting right-handed better. Now, that's not saying the Mets can't bat. Mets, strong batting lineup, but compared to the Dodgers batting lineup, Dodgers have that advantage and the strong bullpen advantage as well. I'm going to take the Dodgers in this spot. Strong road team. Like I said, batting and bullpen, a light number with the better starting pitcher, in my opinion.
You might be in the minority there, Wayne. A lot of people have been bashing Buehler.
Oh, he's bad, but I think Severino's worse. His last outing against the Dodgers, 9 hits, 7 runs. He gets torn out the frame just as bad. So I've been on some Severino games where he's out of there in 3 innings as well. So I know what I'm dealing with, and I would rather take Buehler in this spot with the Dodgers bats.
There you go, there from Wayne. Yeah, because I've been hearing everywhere has been, Buehler, but it hasn't been all that bad. Had that one bad inning against the Padres. Well, I'll put my opinion a little later. Let's go to Joey.
Yeah, so I have a premium selection on this play, so I'm looking at a player prop, and I like Pete Alonso to hit a home run. He has some really good numbers against Walker Buehler in his career. So in 14 at-bats, he has 5 hits, and 4 of those being home runs. He has a .357 average against him, and it's about plus 450 on DraftKings right now. I think this is a great spot for Pete Alonso to hit a home run tonight.
Alonso to get a home run there from Joey. Next up, we move on over to Matt.
Yeah, I have a premium play on the side, one of the sides in this game. So I'm looking at the total. I like the over in the spot. The Mets have gone over in 7 of 9 playoff games so far, despite allowing 3 runs 5 times. But they've scored 6 or more 5 times as well, so that's made up the difference. I think they can bust out against Buehler, who obviously struggling. He had a bad game against the Padres. And in his 9 starts as he's come back from his latest injury, the over is 6-1-2 in those 9 games. The Dodgers, they got only 3 runs their last game. This offense could bust out at any time. Severino he's been serviceable, but he hasn't been great with a 5.14 ERA over his last 5 starts. And as Wade mentioned, he got bashed by the Dodgers last time we saw him. So, he could face this tough lineup again and get hit hard once again. And the Dodgers 5-1-1 in their playoff games to the over. And both bullpens have been pretty solid, but I think both starters might get enough runs hit against them to make this game go over. So I think this would be the third straight overplay in this series.
There you go with Matt. We move on over. Next up will be Rod.
Yeah, for me in this one, you look both these starting pitchers, numbers wise, definitely haven't been good for either of these guys going out there. You look, Severino hasn't pitched in 10 days. This will be 10 days since he's actually thrown a pitch. So how well is he going to be? You know what I've seen consistent that we've seen in Game 1 and Game 2? Yes, runs in the first inning. We've seen it in Game 1. We've seen it in Game 2. Good old Severino. Looks like he can service up a juicy meatball to Ohtani to hit that home run. So I'm going to take runs in the first inning, and I'm going to take Shohei Ohtani to hit that home run.
There we go from Rod. I'll tell you what I think about this game here. I'm going to look at the Dodgers side at this one with the price. They do hit right-handers very well, hitting .250, and I tip my cap off to the Mets. It looks like Manaea in Game 1. It looks like Quintana, the lefty, in Game 2. So they know what they're doing. The Padres, I don't know what you guys were thinking. You had righties up there. You had left-handers in your starting rotation. Didn't even use them. And you put Cease there on short rest. Still mind-boggling there. Remember, LA did sweep the Mets, all three in New York this season. Will it mean anything? I don't know. Maybe give some LA a little confidence going in there. Of course, Dodgers bullpen has been pitching well over the past 10 games. ERA under 3 here. We know Buehler had that one bad inning against the Padres. Kind of debatable with that play with the tees. When he threw the ball, he kind of got in the way, and after that, it just got messed up here. Buehler, the team behind Buehler, 4-3 on the road against teams that average 7 or greater strikeouts per game. Dodgers 6-3 on the road, revenging a loss as a home favorite. So I'll look here at the Dodgers in the spot. All right, let's continue here on the drive-thru as we continue up for the next game. And of course, we're going to be looking here at the W. The women take center stage here, and while they don't, they're going to have to share it. They're going to have to share it with baseball tonight. I'm sorry, ladies. We had to move your season up because of the Olympic break. So we're going to be looking here at the Lynx and the Liberty. Here it is Game 3. It is a 1-1 series. ESPN will have it. We see the Liberty road favorites 3. The total sits here at 161. Let's get it underway here with Wayne.
Yeah, we're going to get in and out of this one. We're going to go to the under 82 in the first half. Just believe that Lynx come in with a slower pace. Want to play a mistake-free basketball. Liberty known to jack threes, definitely at home. I don't think they jack as many threes, and even if they do come in playing at a faster pace and jacking threes, it doesn't really bother me. Lynx first in field goal defense, first in three-point defense as well. Liberty's main advantage is a rebounding advantage. It's been kind of limited. Lynx match up well with Liberty, and I just think the pace will be slowed down and a little more mistake-free basketball with this being 1-1. So we're going to go under the 82 in the first half.
Under 82 in the first half from Wayne. Next up, we move on over to Joey.
Yeah, so I have a premium pick on a total in this one, but if I had to pick a side, honestly, I'm going to side with the Liberty here. The market's definitely moving in their favor. They opened up at like minus 102, minus 105 on the money line. This is ballooned up to minus 166 practically right now. I would lay the 3.5. I think the Liberty are going to come out strong and want to take a commanding 2-1 lead. So with that said, we made Liberty here.
Liberty there from Joey Tron there. Okay, we move on over to Matt. We'll probably pass this one, Matt.
Yep, pass it on the W.
Pass it on the W here. Just an observer this year, but he's observing it, as he said last week.
I'm loving it.
Yeah,
I'm loving
it. Good stuff. We move on over to Rod.
And for me in this one, I'm going to continue riding this button heads with Wayne again. It is what it is. I love this over in the first half. We've seen in Game 1 and Game 2 where we've seen 50 points. We've seen 51 points in the first one, 52 in the in Game 2 in that first quarter. So I kind of like the first quarter over as well. It's 40-something, I believe. I think we can get into 50 again. Shot out like a track meet, just like we've seen. And then the pace slows down throughout the game is what I've seen so far in this one. And we've snuck over that total in the first half. So I know the books have adjusted that up because it was usually at 75, 76. I've been riding that first half over. Both teams 7-3 to the first half over their last 10. So I'm going to continue riding it. I still don't think the books have put it high enough. Give me the over 82.5 in that first half.
What is that there from Rod? Yeah, I'm going to take the points. I look at the points here with the Lynx. Really good defensive team at home. I think the crowd will be alive. This is not. They've been here before. This franchise in this spot. I know Liberty coming in off the win, but give me the Lynx here with that defense here to keep it close in this one. It's 3-point spread. Maybe get within it, keep it within a possession. I would take the defensive team. All right, let's continue here on the drive-through. Let's get set for the next series of games here. We've got the NHL here with the 4-game card tonight, and we're going to just go through them all here. I don't know a lot of the cappers here will cap hockey this early in the season, but we'll go ahead and tell you what we got on the board for tonight. We'll be covering these games. We'll get some picks here from Sabres Penguins, and then we also have here, we get next NHL. Let's see here, get my board going here. Sabres Penguins, Kings, Maple Leafs, looking to get a point so far in every game on this road trip. Bruins, Avalanche, your TNT game tonight, the sneaky TNT televising the game tonight, and we got Hockey Club, Utah HC, and the Ducks. So let's get this one started over here with Wayne.
Yeah, we're going to start at this Sabres Penguins game. We're going to take the Sabres here. Just loving this price on the Sabres team that hadn't started off too well. They played the New Jersey Devils, and they were struggling to score those first two games. This Devils team is shown to be a good defensive team. Meanwhile, other side, Penguins 2-2. Their only wins against Montreal, definitely not a good team, and the Red Wings is to be determined very, very early. But they were able to score against these teams. I think Buffalo Sabre has a better defense than those two teams. And on the other side of that, I feel like Buffalo can score on the Penguins. I don't think they're as good defensively. Good number on them. I'm going to take the Sabres here, money line.
Sabres there, money line. Next up, we move on over to Joey.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Are we covering all 4 right now or just 2?
Yeah, we'll cover all 4 right now because I know not everyone will may cover it this early.
All right, 6. So I'm going to give you 2 right now. Kings, Leafs under 6. Leafs have played a 3 straight unders to start the season. Kings are 2-1 to the under as well to start. Honestly, I see a letdown spot for the Kings here. They scored 7 goals last time out. I don't see them putting up anywhere near as much as that tonight against Toronto. Kings are 14-12 to the under following a road loss, and the Leafs are 23-16 to the under on their second game in 5 days. And then Avs money line against the Bruins. I don't know. I think the Avs get their first win tonight. Bruins are playing on the road after 3 straight home games. The Avs are 52-33 at home when a total is at 6 or more. And Bruins defense has really struggled. They're allowing just under 30 shots on goal. And if the Avalanche can get that volume of shots, I definitely see a few of those trickling their way in. Give me the Avs money line.
Avs money line there from Joey. Next up will be move on over to Matt.
Yeah, I'll be passing NHL.
Pass NHL. All right, move on over to Rod.
Yeah, and looking at these games here going tonight. First one I'm looking at here is the Kings taking on the Leafs. You know what? These Kings are a scrappy bunch. Should be Riddick in that for the Kings in this one tonight. Stolarz for the Leafs. So I like the under 6.5 in that one. I think we got a lower scoring one. First to 3 wins that one. You look at what Riddick did last year as the backup for the Kings, and he was solid. As long as he doesn't get overworked, you don't overwork that guy. He's good for a sub 3 goals against. Half decent, was it 915 save percentage? Yeah, solid in net there. So I like the first 3, maybe under in that one. And then I love the Colorado Avalanche here in this spot. Look at what they're doing. Look what he has done. The line's telling you all you need to know. You look at this line, and why is Boston at a plus? It opened at like a plus 105, and now Boston's up to like a plus 119. Well, where's all the money? Everybody's riding Boston. Why? Because on paper, it looks like Boston is the better team. But when you start digging these things, when teams lose after 3 straight losses, you look at teams, 3 straight losses by 2 or more goals against an opponent after a close loss. Boston just lost to the Panthers by 1 goal in this situation. There's a spot dating back all the way to 97. 40-11 is the home team in this spot. Give me the Colorado Avalanche. That's why that line is the way it is and has the Avs' favorite. You figure the Avs giving up 20 goals all season long. They're not going to win this. And they're giving us plus 20 on Boston? Scoop it up. Scoop it up. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Take Colorado in this.
All right, in this one. All right, we got you through the NHL segment. We've got you through baseball, college football, the W. Now it's time for our Parlay peripheral segment where the cappers can give you a parlay from tonight's game, or they can give you a player prop, team prop, or a game in the future here from NFL college football. They call the shots here on this Parlay peripheral segment. So let's get this one underway here with Wayne.
Yeah, we'll stick to NBA preseason basketball. I like Philly over the Nets, Detroit +4 over Cleveland, and the Bulls +5 over the Wolves.
Yeah, NBA beginning on Tuesday, not too far away from the start of the NBA. We move on over to Joey.
Yeah, I like Clayton Keller to score a goal tonight. He scored at least one goal in every other game so far this year, and he did not score in his last game. So with that trend, I like him to score tonight.
From Joey, next up will be Matt.
Yeah, I'm looking at either a home run for Mookie Betts or Pete Alonso. It's at +238 DraftKings right now. Betts has had a slow postseason, but he's hit 2 home runs out of his 5 hits. Ed Alonso has 3 dingers through the postseason as well, and as Joey mentioned earlier, he's hit really well throughout his career. I think game time temperatures are around 51, so the ball won't be carrying much, but Citi Field has a ballpark factor home run wise of 108, which is top third in the league, so it kind of evens it out a little bit. So Butch or Alonso hitting a home run +230.
Here from Matt, move on over to Rod.
Take the Colorado Avalanche, pair that up with the under in the UTEP game, and pair that up with the over in the WNBA first quarter. I see it at 41.5 in most books. Take that first quarter over.
First quarter over, says Rod. There you go, 3-teamer from Rod. I'll tell you here what I think here. I'm going to give you a college football game for Saturday. Kent and Bowling Green. I continue to go over with Kent. Kent shows me something offensively. When they face the MAC teams, that offense somehow has woken up. So I'm going to continue to ride the over with Kent. And I'll go Kent and Bowling Green over 55.5 in that one. All right, we got you through the peripheral segment. Let's find out what the cappers have for sale over at Pick Dogs Premium. It's we're heading into a pretty good. Tomorrow we start the NFL again, right? So we got a lot of NFL up on the board. We're going to have college football as well. Hockey's in full swing. WNBA. We've got action starting here. NBA is just a few days away. So let's find out what the guys have for sale over at Pick Dogs Premium. So we'll get it off. We'll start it off here with Wayne, who's having a fantastic baseball year today. What do you have going over at the site?
Yeah, just 2 college football plays for me. My best one be up there for sale, and an extra one for anybody who's rocking with me long term. 3-day, 7-day, 30-day pass. Have plenty of fine handicappers who handicap all sports. Some of them handicap just certain sports. You can pair us together. We'll continue to put this money in your pocket. Coming off a solid day yesterday, looking to continue that. As Tony said, more college tomorrow, more NFL game tomorrow, and a loaded card this weekend. So just revving up for the NBA season and college basketball as well. Trying to stay locked in. Let's get it.
Let's get it indeed. Let's go over at Matt here. Matt, what do you got for sale over at Pick Dogs Premium tonight?
Yeah, I have a premium college football play tonight. Star attraction between Western Kentucky and Sam Houston. Coming off a win last night. 7-5 last 12 college football. So we'll keep that run going. I have a NLCS dominator as well in Game 3 between the Mets and Dodgers. And looking forward to NBA coming up, and as well as the CFL weekend, 13-7 CFL run. I should have a game up for this weekend, if not 2 I'm looking at right now. And NFL having a profitable season. I have my full card up soon, and a big college football card coming up for Saturday as well.
All right, on board with Matt over at Pick Dogs Premium. We'll take a look at Rod, who great past 7 days. Rod, what's for sale over at Pick Dogs Premium?
And over at Pick Dogs Premium, I've got 3 plays going tonight. I've got my WNBA slam dunk, and then I've got my 10-star MLB play of the day. We're on a nice 8-0 run in the MLB, so definitely scoop that up. Looking to hit our 9th straight here in these playoffs, so definitely jump aboard that one. My top play of the day. Or I've got a nice little mixed sport triple, but that'll give you the WNBA play, the MLB play, as well as college football action. So jump aboard. Been hot over the last week, as you can see. So definitely join us over at Pick Dogs Premium. Definitely the best way to go, though, is to grab that long-term pass. Use that 2-for-1 capper promotional. I'm not the only one that's been hot over the last week, so pair me up with another one of the hot handicappers that have 2 cappers, or even 3 cappers, or even 4 cappers. Put money in your pockets. Head on over to Pick Dogs Premium and jump aboard while we're hot, and the money train is rolling. Jump aboard. Let's get it.
Yeah, get on board with Rod. Great numbers there from Rod. Said Joey Tron. Joey, what's going on over at Pick Dog Premium?
Yeah, I have 3 plays up tonight. I have my WNBA Total Frenzy. I'm on a 67% WNBA run. I have my Conference USA Game of the Week. I went 6-0 in college football last week. And my MLB NLCS home run play where I'm on a 4-1, 80% run in the MLB. Use the code PICK for 15% off on any of those plays.
That's right. Get on board with Joey. I got a best bet on the board right now here from Major League Baseball. Single from college football. 2 premiums on the board. Of course, your best value right now is getting a long-term pass. Remember that 7-day pass. I have all the NFL, college football for this week. Baseball playoffs indeed. Of course, remember the 7-day pass. The NBA is in play as we get NBA is 6 days away on Tuesday. So get on board with me over at Pick Dog Stream. Get on board with my 7-day pass. Good value today. If you want to try me out, I do have a best bet on the board from baseball. All right, we got you through the show today. Let's find out. I know Joey has a video series over at here on Pick Dogs. I know it's from NASCAR. Let everybody know about your video series over at Pick Dogs.
Yeah, we're on the round of 8 this week. We're at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I might put my video up tonight. Might work on it a little bit trickier of a track, but I'm definitely looking forward to it. We went 3-1 last week, cashed a couple of plus 300 winners, so hoping to repeat that this weekend.
Indeed, so you got to check out the Pick Dogs YouTube channel. Just go right over and subscribe and set notifications. Be notified when Joey drops those videos. You get them right away. All right, we got you through the show today. I'm going to ask Wayne, is anything going on in the boxing world?
Yeah, we're coming off one of the biggest fights of probably the last century. Beterbiev and Bivol, great fight. Probably demands a rematch. Beterbiev got the win, won by about a round or two, considering most judges. But I have Bivol. Look like Bivol won. Controversy fight. I give it a Beterbiev once I re-looked at it. But coming up, Regis and Catterall, a very interesting fight at the 140 division in October. Usyk and Fury rematch to get in next year, but nothing. December 21st. But besides that, nothing. No big fights. Just the little fights. Jake Paul and Tyson, November 15th as well.
There we go. That's right. That fight was postponed because Tyson had some medical issues. What's any thoughts or updates on Tyson? And there was a lot of excitement heading up to the summer, but it kind of died off a little bit now that we're kind of in this heavy sports season.
Yeah, I don't. It's a hard one because I don't really see them making Jake Paul lose. I don't see them making Jake Paul lose, but I'm always gonna side with the smarter, better boxing fighter over just like somebody who has a good size on him. So I'm gonna leave Tyson
would have kicked
early.
his ass. Tyson would have kicked his ass. That's why Jake Paul backed out. Chicken.
That was Tyson. Tyson had the ulcers, I think. Yeah, it was the ulcers. Yeah, it was the ulcers. All right, now game we won't.
I know it was.
Yeah.
They used that as an excuse. Jake Paul found one that he was like, okay, he's having issues. Good. I'm done. I can get out. And then now he found his way to get out. So it is what it is. He chickened out.
There we go.
Not putting that on Tyson. I'm putting it in. We've seen Tyson train and the way he trains. Jake Paul would have been knocked out cold.
There you go.
But he didn't want to get embarrassed because that would have totally embarrassed his brand huge. If he gets knocked out by Tyson, he never would have earned the end of it.
No, would have never. Okay, we can now.
This little PA marketer guy goes, "You don't want to fight Tyson. What are you doing?"
We can now confirm the starters for tomorrow's day game. We won't have this covered here on the show because tomorrow it starts at 5 Eastern. So we may ask around if anyone has a quick thought here. Yankees in Cleveland in Game 3, 5:08 start time. Clark Schmidt for the Yankees. We now confirm that Matthew Boyd, the lefty, will be on the mound for Cleveland. So now we have the odds here. About even here, about $1.10 on the Yankees, even money the other side here on the Guardians. The total opened 8. It's been bet down to 7.5. There's some 7s now, so almost a full run down in this game. Let me see what the weather looks like here. Maybe 57 degrees, maybe a little chilly. We'll see what it's like. Anybody have any opinion on that game for tomorrow, the day game?
Yeah. It's not a popular one, but it's hard not to. Like I said yesterday on the show with Bobby, it's hard not to take Cleveland with Bobby and with Boyd on the mound. It gives them the best pitching chance to win. Bats have been vacant, considering them having one of the stronger batting seasons they don't had in a while. So hopefully they can turn the corner. If not, it'll be a quick one. Smitty, solid pitcher. I give him his credit. Good pitcher in my books, but at the same time, he can get slacked around.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see how the Yankees bats handle the game there in Cleveland. Will we be too confident? Will we see the Yankees we saw here in that series at home? That's interesting to see here. All right.
Yeah, I mean Cleveland could turn into a bullpen game with Boyd. I mean, he only went 2 innings last start. He looked all right, and the start before that he looked fine. So Cleveland's bullpen, the best in baseball this year. Who knows? And this is it for Cleveland. They lose tomorrow, they're done.
Yep, and we do have
completely done.
We have a lefty on the mound here from Cleveland. See how the Yankees bats handle it. But Schmidt has been, he's been coming. He's been strong this year. Coming back in the rotation. But it should be interesting to see. Maybe maybe the bullpens here at the end of the game will decide it there. You thought something, Rod?
Yeah. Clark Schmidt on the road. He's 9-0 to the under. So give me the under 7.5. I think Schmidt comes in. I think you know what happens around here when we start bugging guys and pitchers. We start giving them a rough time. We rough them up a little bit and say, "Hey, Clark Schmidt, you know what you're eating today, right?" And we bashed it pretty good around here at Big Dogs. We definitely gave a good. It's still stuck around, but he started pitching well. So I like the under there. It's Guardians really they can't go down. This is almost a must win for them. So it'll be an all hands on deck. Short leash on any pitcher going for the Guardians if they get in trouble there. So yeah, I like the under 7.5. The reason it's the 7, just the under. Probably is going to be chilly because I know what it's like here, and it's chilly.
Yeah, it could be chilly there in Cleveland here in mid October. Any thoughts early on that one, Joey?
Yeah, honestly, it's early to tell, but if I had a lean, it would be towards the Guardians in the first 5. I don't know if they wanna win this one, it has to come with some solid pitching, and they got to get to the Yankees early. So with that, I definitely lean towards the first 5 for the Guardians.
As far as the Guardians, yeah, it should be interesting to see how this one rolls here. Yankees and Guardians. 5:08 Eastern time. This game will be underway as we're on the drive-thru here for tomorrow. All right, that's going to do it here for this edition of the drive-thru. Be sure to tune in again here tomorrow live at 6 Eastern time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring our cappers in. We'll get a place for you here for the games on Thursday. Tomorrow we got a doubleheader. We got Guardians and Yankees, and the nightcap will be Dodgers and Mets in Game 4. We also will have coverage from NHL as well as college football and the NFL game tomorrow. So we'll be a full show for you guys tomorrow. So make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications so you're with us here when we get started. But one last closing thought before we leave. Got to ask Wayne here. Wayne, NBA's 6 days, games away. I know you've been following the preseason very closely. Any thoughts so far of this NBA preseason? Anything catch your eye?
Yeah, man, a lot of young teams looking good, but at the same time, it's going to be some teams that call it quits early, even if their talent looks good. They're going to continue evaluating them early, but we know this is a big draft coming up. So I believe some of the same teams that competed last year are going to compete, and there's going to be a few more teams contesting to try to get one of these lower draft picks, and not looking so good. The talent may be there, but I just don't see a lot of forced wins coming out of some ball clubs. So it'll be interesting. But overall, preseason, second year and third year players are looking very strong for a majority of these teams. I can go ahead and point out several guys for each team, but for the most part, I like what I'm seeing. Outside of Washington Wizards and some of the typical teams, I like some of these middle-of-the-pack teams sneaking up on some of the teams we would consider good or top tier.
What about the coaching change? Do we see any impact to see on these teams with these coaching changes? We saw with Phoenix, with Charlotte had a coaching change. What's up with the Nets going on? Some of the coaching changes this year, Lakers as well. Any coaching changes? You see some upswings from these teams with the change?
It should. I mean, that's what you make the move for. J.J. Redick, young coach. I know all the Charlotte Hornet players like the coach that they have implementing defense first. They're vibing pretty hard this preseason with him, so they should come out with a punch. Phoenix, I like the additions they made as far as the impact of the coach. I would just have to see his game plan as far as playing the lineups he has right now, see what he kind of cater to. It's hard not to lean offense with that team, but if he can get them guys playing defense with the pickup of Tyus Jones, look out for the Suns as well.
Yeah, Suns, some people think that could be a team here. Charlotte, another team loaded with some talent. See if they can finally put it together. And we know the situation there with Cleveland, right? Another situation there. with the Guardians.
Most
All right,
definitely.
with the Cavaliers.
What you speaking on?
Oh, the Cavaliers bouncing back after that their playoff loss again.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah, the
definitely,
changes
definitely.
made there with the coaching. That'll do it for this edition of the Drive-Thru, guys. We're back again tomorrow live at 6 Eastern time, so tune in. We're going to wait goodbye, guys. You guys make it a winning night. We'll catch up with you tomorrow.